5,280 feet. You know what that is. That's the elevation here in the mile-high city of Denver, Colorado. The Hornets taking on the Nuggets. For the Hornets, with just one win in their last 9 outings. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, DA. Thanks. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. Rozier on the wing along with Hayward. And it's Ball in at the point. And for Denver, out on the perimeter, it's Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Murray in at the 1. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Jokic. 4 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose, and so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Nuggets ball.
Outside, Porter. Caldwell Pope outside. 4 on the clock. The Hornets pull it in. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
Yeah, and they put up a goose egg last year when they played this team twice.
Ball kicks to Washington. Here's the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Knocks it loose. Here's Gordon. The Nuggets with another miss.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And the basket by Rozier. Now we know the players enjoy the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, do you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Count that one.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Jokic with the bucket.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
Here's Rozier. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul. The Nuggets making a switch here.
Substitution for your Nuggets.
44 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Jokic missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
To the inside, Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, the size is there, but the vertical is what really is eye-popping with Aaron Gordon.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Ball, no good. The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he converts the layup.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
Hayward dishes the ball. Pass to Washington. Over Gordon. No good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter.
Your Nuggets.
Hornets ahead, up 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
It's that time of the game, Nuggets fans. Here comes your Nuggets.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Rozier on the wing along with Hayward. The big men on the floor. It's Washington and Plumlee. And it's Ball in at the point.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise, and that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
Pass to Highland to the right side. Poked loose, out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Michael Porter, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Michael Porter Jr.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 4-point game. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
13 feet away. Some solid defense from Rozier. Hornets leading by 7. With the drive. Out to Hayward. Ball from long range. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Here's Denver now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Green, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. Ball surveying the defense. For 3, Hayward. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
3 points.
Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here's Murray. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Rozier. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Highland passes to Porter. Green up on top. He's covered by Washington. Here's Highland. Hits the 3-point bomb. Highland's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Passes it to Plumlee. Now Washington. There's the pass to Rozier. Misses the 3. Murray right side. Pass to Jokic. Here's Highland. From outside, off the mark. Outside, Ball. 3-pointer. No good that time. And so that brings the first half to a close. Hornets lead by 7. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone. As the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. Checking out the Hornets, and big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. Their confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow at this point.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Denver?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man said, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything, Ernie. Shaq, you think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Nice game. Great performance by Terry Rozier.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional fouls, replay reviews. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
Hornets leading by 5.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Plumlee.
2 minutes.
For 3. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Stolen by Washington. And now Hayward pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
How about the burst of speed and transition by Gordon Hayward? Great at getting one step ahead of the opposition.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. You know, Hornets fans, Doris, are excited to see what LaMelo Ball can do for the franchise.
Well, Kevin, there is no doubt this young man is a special talent. You look no farther than his passing ability, the flair, the vision, the fearlessness. Certainly an easy guy to play with. Now the question becomes, can you start to build the talented pieces around him?
Good on the bucket. Ball's got his second basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Murray the pass to Porter. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to 5 points. That time the bucket coming from Gordon.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and he goes in for the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Rozier for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And Jokic with that incredible vision quickly spots the open man.
Passes to Washington. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Murray, no good. Washington finds Rozier. Washington, that's good. Washington's got 5 now.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We come back right after this. Michael Malone moments ago with some words for his players.
Stops and run. Stops and run. Sense of urgency, man. Come on.
We got to get this win.
Trying to stoke the fire under his team, Mike Malone asking his guys to seize the moment.
And this is the time when the leaders on the court need to step up, take control, and make things happen.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, down low.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races. And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
It seems to me a lack of effort and a lack of communication, and it's happening to both sides here late in the game.
Ball, no good. Nuggets trail, and even 3-on-3 break. Brown feeling it out a bit. Plumlee with the steal. Here's Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
Pretty good quickness from the agile Gordon Hayward, effortlessly to the rim with that athleticism.
Denver shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Smith the pass to Gordon. Over Washington, and it's Gordon missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Rozier kicks to Ball. Fires from deep. They get it again. Washington from down in the low post. It goes. Now it's a 6-point Hornets lead.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And the basket by Gordon.
Aaron Gordon in a big moment, unafraid to deliver. How pretty is that?
Rozier for 3. Drains the 3-pointer. And the Hornets lead by 7.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
From 12 feet out. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. To the middle, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're behind by 9. 58 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, LaMelo Ball.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this, and on the road no less.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
The kick out to Rozier. No good from outside. There's 39 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Calm and collected in the game's biggest moments. You can rely on Jokic when you need a basket. Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Denver calls timeout. They trail by 7. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside Gordon. Lets it go with a 3. And Rozier pulls it down. Here's Washington. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. And now it's a 9-point Charlotte lead.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
The Nuggets with another miss. And so it's Charlotte with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Gordon, very nice win for you guys tonight.
You know, just proud of the way we fought. I thought we shared the basketball pretty well tonight. Played pretty solid defense as well. We got the win. So.
Great effort tonight, Gordon. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
All right, well, I'm bringing in the two-time NBA champion, two-time Defensive Player of the Year, a card that Jimmy saw when I was playing with him and we were stacking up wins together. Now it's going to go against him, and it's none other than the pink diamond glitched Hakeem Olajuwon. You know, this can protect the paint, dunk the ball, and it's got three-point shooting. So I'm going to try and do a little bit of everything today.
Nice. All right, you got two teammates with you. Let's reveal another card, shall we, Professor?
Absolutely. My friend Blazin is going to bring on Ben Simmons, the diamond card.
All right, John, we have to